masters, my dear gods, my dear friends, welcome to the today's session, Holistic Wellness Program, Batch 6, second day of the program. We are going through today, my dear friends. So, dhanyavad to all of you, namaste to all of you, good evening. Friends, today let's go through the topics. What are the topics we have today? Our schedules of the session would be like this. First will be half an hour, we'll be doing the spiritual discourse, spiritual concept we'll be discussing. The wonderful concept today, that is Patanjali Astanga Yoga. After that, other half an hour, we'll be practicing small one pranayama technique, Antarmukha pranayama, along with that meditation. After that, at last, we'll be trying to see holistic lifestyle. Part of holistic lifestyle today, we will try to understand the deeper perspective of the drinking water, my dear friends. At last, and the part of home remedies, we are going to learn about two mudras. Okay, one mudra is in order to reduce the bad cholesterol. What is the mudra? Part of the mudra therapy. And the other mudra we are going to learn about for a weight loss, that is especially obesity problem. So what is the mudra which effectively works, right? Part of the mudra therapy. So these are the various topics which are planned for, which are scheduled for today, my dear friends. So for the first and foremost, we'll be starting with the spiritual wisdom. Before starting the spiritual wisdom, today's class, so my sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, also my sincere pranams to Mahavatar Babaji and all the astral masters in the universe. So my sincere pranams and thanks to all the masters. So my dear friends, today the spiritual part of spiritual wisdom, Patanjali Astanga Yoga. Every one of you definitely will be knowing who is Patanjali. Patanjali is the Maharshi who descended to the earth planet way back about 5,000 years ago, and he laid down the great principles. In fact, to speak, whenever we speak about yoga, only the one and only the person we will be remembering is none other than Patanjali Maharshi. Okay, so he is the great Maharshi who was born into the earth planet, of course, and he has given this 5,000 years ago. He has given it this eternal wisdom, my dear friends. So this eternal wisdom is given to the earth, earth planet and humanity. And of course, the same thing is pursuing and continuing throughout the centuries, throughout the thousands of years till now, my dear friends. But many of us will be confused. Whenever we say Patanjali Astanga Yoga, we always think yoga means yogasanas, isn't it? Most of us, what we try to understand is, we'll always try to understand, most of us, whenever we say yoga means yogasanas. Friends, try to understand yoga and yogasanas are not same. Okay, yogasanas is the part of the yoga. Okay, what is the word meaning of yoga? Let's understand before going to the subject. Yoga means union. What is the meaning? Union, right? So the union of what? Union of several things. Okay, several things. So the union of two different things getting together. That's called union, isn't it? So what is that going to be union now? So my breath is going to be getting united with my mind. That means mind and breath, just they are going to merge each other. Okay, so that's what. So the mind and breath, right? So these two are getting merged. They are getting union. Okay, they are becoming one. So whenever two things join together, they become one, isn't it? So the same way, my breath and mind, my breath and thoughts getting together. Okay, they become one. Okay, that's also one kind of union. And also I can say that especially my mind, getting merged with my soul consciousness. It means there's no question of mind. Mind is just, mind is going to be dropped off and it's going to be disappearing and getting union with my own soul consciousness. That means union of my mind with the soul consciousness is also called as a yoga union. There's also one union, isn't it? So that's why it is also called yoga. Yoga means what? The unification of your mind with your soul consciousness, and the mind is going to be disappeared, mind is going to be dissolved, is going to be dropped off. So that is called yoga. Friends, this is yoga. This is the exact meaning of yoga. Okay, so meaning of yoga is not yogasanas, not the pranayama, not the kusti, not a kusti or not physical exercises, my dear friends. We need to understand this. First of all, this yoga became popular across the world. So due to the efforts of our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he has proposed to the all 190, more than 190 countries accepted in order to propose June 21st as a International Yoga Day. So with which every one of us came to know about this particular yoga. Otherwise, the India Sanatana Dharma knows very well about this yoga and yoga, the effectiveness of yoga, efficiency of yoga, the greatness of yoga, and the sanctity of yoga, my dear friends. But the other countries were not knowing much. But with the introduction of this International Yoga Day, all the countries came to know. Now the other countries are practicing more than the India, my dear friends. More than India, they are practicing, they are researching, they are going depth into the yoga, right? So they are coming out with many research findings, my dear friends. Okay, so that is why. So that's how the yoga has become popular now. So let's understand. Yoga means not yogasanas. First thing I want to clarify. Okay, yoga means unification of your mind with the soul consciousness. That is called yoga. The word is defined as yoga, right? So it's a union. Now, friends, what happens is why we need to study this. First of all, this Patanjali Astanga Yoga. Patanjali Astanga Yoga is defined as 8 steps. Okay, why we need to study this? So the Patanjali Astanga Yoga, over study, over understand, over follow, pursue. What happens is you become a realized person. You become an enlightened person. You get the liberation. You get the moksha. You get the mukti. You become an infinite soul. You get the samadhi sthiti, my dear friends. So this is a great result of the Patanjali, pursuing the Patanjali Astanga Yoga, understanding the Patanjali Astanga Yoga, and once you understand, once you practice in your daily life, then you become a enlightened master at the end of all the steps, 8 steps. When we understand today, every step we are going to understand in a deeper perspective. So by understanding these 8 steps, if anyone pursue these 8 steps and practice in the reality, then you become a great master, you become an enlightened master. You get the liberation without fail, my dear friends. So that's why. So since it is so essential for every human life in order to get the mukti or moksha for every human life. See what happens if I get a mukti, if I get a moksha, my dear friends. So one thing you need to understand: the purpose of human life is whenever we come to the earth planet, we lead our life and then we depart. Okay, so there's a great statement by Shakespeare. So all the world is a stage. We are all the mere actors. We struck and few, and we do our duty and depart. Okay, so the great statement coined by the great Shakespeare. Shakespeare is a great poet. All of us know, my dear friends. He's an English poet. Okay, so what he said is, all the world is a stage. We are the mere actors. We struck and few, and then we do our part and we depart. Okay, so everybody will be doing like this in the throughout the life. We do something. We are the actors. We do on the stage. We act so nicely. At the end of the life, we need to depart from here. So whenever you are departing, every time you are coming here onto the earth planet and then departing, it means there is a lot of rebirths are happening, a lot of reincarnation is happening. So how do you come out of this reincarnation? Why do I need to come out of the reincarnation? Friend, if somebody studying 12th standard, he has to go to the degree. After degree passed, he has to go to the so-called masters. After master, he has to go to the PhD, isn't it? Similarly, so as a human being, once you born here, how many lives you will take? You take approximately 350 to 400 lives in order to become an enlightened master, isn't it? So in that case, how can you increase these 400 lives? An average, I'm telling, average, it takes about 350 to 400 lives in order to get the enlightenment. For every just born soul, I'm telling you, just born soul from the Paripurnatma, from the God Almighty, you can say, whenever a just born soul is born into the universe, the soul will take so many life's journeys and then it get enlightened after the 350 to 400 lives. But if you don't pursue properly on this earth planet, if you keep doing mistakes, if you keep doing so many negative karmas all the times, what happened? These 400 lives become 1,000 lives, my dear friends. even 1,000 lives also, you will not be able to get the enlightenment. That is why what happened is, by knowing all this, in order to give liberation, the facility or a kind of a education regarding the enlightenment, regarding the so-called the liberation or a mukti, moksha, how to get moksha for every just born soul to the developed souls, like matured souls, whichever the souls are going through so many lives, how to get the enlightenment. In order to give the education about enlightenment, Patanjali Astanga Yoga has been designed and devised and presented to the whole humankind by great Maharshi Patanjali Maharshi. Right? So, friends, that is why it's very, very important for all of us, in order to get the enlightenment in one life or other life, we must go through this Patanjali Astanga Yoga, understand well, and follow it, practically experience, practically you follow that, definitely you will become a enlightened master by in one or other life, my dear friends. Right. So that means this Patanjali Yoga is going to, all the Astanga Yoga, 8 steps, is going to define the complete spiritual science, my dear friends. Complete Adhyatmic Shastra, Dhyana Shastra, Atma Jnana Shastra. So it is going to define end to end, my dear friends. End to end, the complete details are given to you. By understanding this Patanjali, so by experiencing this Patanjali Astanga Yoga, by getting enlightened, become an enlightened master at the in one or other life, by going through, by experiencing, by practically putting into the practice of this Patanjali Astanga Yoga, what are the benefits, my dear friends? Friends, you will be able to get a lot of answers for all your unanswered questions. Many of us, will have the questions: who am I? From where from I come? Where do I go back? Right? So before birth, where I was, after the death, where I will be, and what is the purpose of my life, and why do I suffer with this so many problems? So what are the great difficulties I'm undergoing? So my kids are not cooperating with me, and I'm getting quite often some losses in my business. Right? So these kind of so many questions, so many unanswered questions will be taunting on you. It will be haunting you in your mind, and you'll be suffering, my dear friends. So mentally you'll be suffering, so taking a lot of suffering in your mind, because you don't have the proper wisdom with you. You are not an enlightened master. You never did meditation. You never followed the Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. You never know what is the real wisdom, isn't it? So as you don't know what will happen, these questions are bothering you so much, and finally what will happen? You get into the diseases, my dear friends. You get into a lot of diseases, and your own. So once you get into any kind of a dreadful disease like cancer, diabetes, and a BP, because of so many issues you are facing on this planet, because of lack of your spiritual wisdom, lack of the real wisdom, lack of the truth, lack of knowing your own true self, what will happen is you get into a lot of difficulties and diseases. Then finally you'll waste entire one life. One complete life will go away. You lose the great opportunity of this current life within your own hands. It is very much there right now. You lose the opportunity of spending this life in a judicious way, my dear friends. That is why it's very important, very imperative, and very compulsory, mandatory that one must understand this Patanjali Astanga Yoga. So let's understand this Patanjali Astanga Yoga. Friends, what is Patanjali Astanga Yoga? It is a combination of 8 steps he has defined, Patanjali Astanga Yoga. What are those 8 steps? The first one is, whenever we start with the Patanjali Astanga Yoga, my dear friends, the first one, what it starts is, so the asana, right? So first thing is asana, then pranayama comes, then so first, actually, in the order of Patanjali, there are the before the asana starts about yama, niyama is there, right? Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So these are the 8 steps as per the Patanjali Maharshi. Try to understand. The first one is yama, second one is niyama. Then comes to after yama, niyama, then comes to be the other one is asana. Then that is all physical asanas. The yogic asanas, what everybody practice in a day to day, right? For a physical, in the form of physical exercise, they practice. It's called asana. Then pranayama, then pratyahara, then dharana, then dhyana. After that, finally comes to samadhi sthiti, that's an enlightenment state. Friends, now let's understand. So here, yama, niyama. What are yama, niyama? Yama, niyama they are the conditions and principles of life. So one must follow yama, niyama. You know what is yama, niyama? If you try to understand yama niyama, when you try to achieve, so what will happen is in olden days, so from centuries, what's happening is everybody is following these 8 steps in this manner. Yama niyama, in order to achieve, one has to go through a strenuous, that means very hard way of practices in your life. It is not possible, my dear friends. What is yama? Yama defines satyam, brahmacharyam, so asteyam, aparigraham. So all these are the 5 steps are there. Okay. When you say these 5 steps, my dear friends, part of your yama, there are 5 steps. Okay. And niyama also, there are again 5 steps. So santosham is there, saucham is there, and tapaha, iswar paridhana, swadhyaya. Those are the 5 steps of the niyama. So now you see these yama niyama, how difficult they are to achieve. For example, a common man, in order to achieve yama and niyama, it takes lives together, my dear friends. It's not possible. Let's say you take yama. Part of yama, what are the 5 steps? There are 5 steps. Okay. So satyam, brahmacharyam, ahimsa, asteyam, aparigraham. So these are the 5 steps. Whenever I say satyam, right? So if I want to speak only truth, so that means if I am able to speak the truth, right? If I am able to live with the truth, okay? So that means Satyam, part of Yama is so what yogic practices keep on following from centuries is, first you have to achieve the Yama, next you have to achieve the Niyama. So afterwards you have to go to Asana, afterwards you have to go to the Pranayama. This is the order. But it's highly difficult to achieve Yama, Niyama in the beginning without the being sent to in the olden days. What happened? So all the kids, the children were sent to the Gurukula. So in the Gurukula, they were living up to almost 20 years they were living in the Gurukula. There what happens? They used to give strenuous practices, odd practices. All the children go through that hard practices where Yama, Niyama were taught very nicely, and they were kept in the Gurukula ashram, then they were practicing. So that particular time, this Yama is possible, enema is possible, right? Very much possible to achieve that. But in the current modern days, my dear friends, it's highly difficult in order to achieve this Yama, Niyama in the beginning itself. That is why many people are telling, this yoga is not for me. This whatever meditation, yoga is not for me. Highly difficult to achieve this Yama, Niyama. So then they drop off. So then they drop off in the beginning itself. Imagine. Right? Yama means Satyam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsa, Asteyam, Aparigraham. What is Satyam? I have to speak only truth. What is Brahmacharyam? I have to be always in the soul conscious state. Brahmacharya means not sannyasam. Don't get confused. Brahmacharya and sannyasa both are different. Brahmacharya means Brahma plus Charyam. That means in the Brahma consciousness, in the soul consciousness, I have to be always in the soul consciousness, isn't it? Then Ahimsa, I should not do any violence on anything. So no verbal violence, no mental violence, no physical violence. Okay, I should be completely non-violent person. Right? So then comes to Asteyam, Aparigraham. Asteyam means non-stealing. So I mean, like taking the other people's, any properties, anything, stealing. Basically, you are taking into your position. Aparigraham means live with what you have, satisfactory with a great satisfaction. So these are the 5 steps, my dear friends. If you achieve these 5 steps, why do I need to do meditation? Why do I need to yoga? First of all, I don't need to do any meditation. I already have this Yama, isn't it? So that is why it's very, very difficult to achieve this. Then comes to the Niyama, Yama, Niyama, both are principles and regulations of the life. In a practical life, the principles and regulations are defined by the Patanjali Astanga Yoga. So then Niyama, when you come to the Niyama, what happens is Saucham, Santosham, Iswar Pranidhanam, Swadhyayam. See, all these steps, again there Saucham means Swachhata. That means, so always clean, be clean. Where to be clean? Inside and outside, my dear friends. So I have no impurities inside, I have no impurities on outside. Many people, what they think is, so Saucham means the cleanliness. What they think cleanliness means outside. No, cleanliness means in your own mind. Your mind must be empty. Your mind must be empty. Within you, all the Arishad Vargas, they must be purified. What are the Arishad Vargas? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Macharya. So these unsaid organs must be cleaned. It must be purified. Then you are inside, you are clean person. Your soul is purified. Your soul consciousness is pure now. Okay, that's all. Saucha, santosham. That means I have to be always happy. I have to be in the bliss. Okay, not even happiness. I want to be in the bliss always. Is it possible without any practice of yoga, so-called meditation, all these things? So now in the part of Patanjali Astanga Yoga, so that is why keeping these two in the beginning is going to be a hurdle for many people to practice yoga. That is especially Patanjali Astanga Yoga. That is why, friends, as per PSS perspective, as per our Brahmarshi, Patriji, or Guruji has defined this in a different manner. So we rearranged all these 8 steps. What are the 8 steps? Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, then yama and niyam. Please note down this point. Okay, these are the 8 steps. We have rearranged these steps, my dear friends. So what exactly we have done is, first is asana, then comes to pranayama, then comes to pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, yama, niyama. See, by following these first six steps, my dear friends, first 6 steps, asana to samadhi, when you achieve these six steps, when you practice these 6 steps, yama and niyama, they are default. They are by default, they'll come, isn't it? See, when I get enlightened, when I get enlightened, what do I speak? I speak only truth. What do I follow? I follow the only non-violence. So what do? I do always, I'll be in the brahmacharya. I do follow the asteya, aparigraham. All these are possible after your enlightenment, not before enlightenment. That is why, in order to make a common man, that is why in PSSM, Mahavatar Foundation, whatever we conduct, even the common people will come and participate in our programs, right? Because we teach you simple meditation, and we teach you the spiritual wisdom in a very plain way. That means, so not even giving a scope to get any small doubts also. Such a way we teach. That is why all the common people also get attracted, get interested, get the interest in participating the so-called the yoga tattva, so-called the philosophy of yoga, or the yoga sadhana, yoga marga. Many people come and join here. So that is why we rearrange these 6 steps is first. The last two steps are their default. By default, they will be achieved. A person who got enlightened, yama, nema, or by default they'll achieve. Now let's start with the asana. What is asana, my dear friends? Now, see, the first step as per PSSM perspective, the Patanjali Astanga Yoga, asana. Let's understand what is asana. Friends, asana means, whenever I teach meditation to you, all the time I used to tell you, sthira sukha asana. I used to say sthira sukha asana. What is the meaning of sthira sukha asana? I sit comfortably, back erected, and I cross my fingers, I cross my legs, isn't it? And I sit comfortably, I close my eyes. Now, so I am totally sthira sukha asana. That means my asana is so comfortable. Do not get confused in this Ashtanga Yoga. Asana means physical exercises. Try to understand. Physical exercises are meant for your physical fitness. You can practice any number of asanas. So many asanas are there. You practice for the sake of your muscle stretching, and the stress and strain which is there in the muscles to be released. You practice the yoga asanas. That is separate. That is the physical fitness. But with here, what we are teaching, what we are talking about, asana, part of Ashtanga Yoga, is not meant for that, my dear friends. So here asana means sthira sukha asana. What happens now? In our meditation, we sit comfortably in the sthira sukha asana. That is called asana, right? You see, first of all, whoever is able to sit for a long time in a at least sitting in this asana, in this particular posture itself is a great achievement for you, my dear friends. Many of we keep telling every class. So sit in the sthira sukha asana. Many people, they'll be going this side, that side, they'll be moving. They're not able to sit for 1 hour. See, without you sit for 1 hour, 2 hours, let me tell you, you can't cleanse your mind. You can't cleanse your manomaya kosha. It's not possible. So that is why the yoga, especially the yoga means so-called the practice of yoga, sitting in the sukhasana. What we teach you, sukhasana. Sukhasana means no more padmasana, no more any other difficult asanas, my dear friends. Sit comfortably, normal, comfortable sukhasana, and close your eyes and then make your body stable. Make your body stable. This is called asana. Okay, so hope you understood. This is Sthira Sukha Asana. Everybody has to achieve the asana sthiti. Asana sthiti, everybody has to achieve. The part of this Ashtanga Yoga, I'm telling, I'm trying to cover one point now. Okay. Now, so after you achieve the Sthira Sukha Asana, you are able to close your eyes, you are able to sit for without shaking your body, without opening your eyes. Comfortably, you are sitting in this posture of asana for almost 1 hour, 2 hours. Of course, you got the great achievement, my dear friends. Now, let's go to the pranayama. Friends, so what is pranayama? Pranayama means I keep telling all the classes. So when I'm teaching meditation, basic meditation, how to practice, I used to tell pranayama means here the second step pranayama in the path of Astanga, Patanjali Astanga Yoga. Second step pranayama refers to sthira sukhamaya pranayama. Sukhamaya pranayama. So try to understand sukhamaya pranayama. What is sukhamaya pranayama? So what I do, I close the eyes, the asana sthiti, and then I start observing my natural breath going in, coming out, going in, coming out. So in breath and out breath, I keep observing. I don't do any kind of the breathing exercises, my dear friends. Pranayama, don't get confused with the breathing exercises here. In the part of this Ashtanga Yoga, pranayama refers to Sukhamaya pranayama. That means I sitting quietly, comfortably, closed eye with the closed eyes. I'm just observing the normal breath which is going and coming. That's called Sukhamaya pranayama. This is called Sukhamaya pranayama. What is the normal pranayama? So you have to take the breathing fast and leave fast, take fast. So those are called breathing exercises. This is also called pranayama, but they are breathing exercises. What for they are meant? They are meant for cleansing your respiratory system. Okay, so that is different thing, my dear friends. Okay, that is for a physical health. You will do it. That you can do separately. Okay, right. So with the open eyes also you can do the pranayama. But here, Sukhamaya pranayama, what you are doing, that's the second step pranayama. You are sitting comfortably, observing the breath. When you are observing the breath, slowly, your mind, your thoughts will get, your thoughts will get empty. Your number of thoughts will be keep reducing, my dear friends, by observing the breath. That is Sukhamaya pranayama you're doing continuously for hour, 1 hour, 2 hours you're doing, then your all thoughts will be going out. Slowly, your mind becomes empty. Now, in this state, you are called as a dhyani, dhyana abhyasi. Try to understand? You are a dhyani. You are called as a dhyani right now. Okay. Now, let's move. Now, what happened? We are keep observing, and what will happen now? So, when my mind is getting slowly empty, my thoughts are getting slowly reduced. I feel some peace. I feel some empty state of mind. I feel the lot of sunya sthiti in my mind. So, all this experience happening. Okay, that's why you are called as a practitioner, beginning practitioner. You are called as a meditator. You are called as a dhyani. Now, let's go to the third step. What is third step, my dear friends? After the pranayama comes pratyahara. Okay, what is pratyahara? See, friends, in the pranayama sthiti, in the pranayama sthiti, you are observing your breath. You are making your mind empty. I told in the previous yesterday also, when my mind becomes empty, I get lot of cosmic energy entering into my body through Brahmarandra. The cosmic energy will be entering inside. So when the cosmic energy entering inside, so my dear friends, so after pranayama, pratyahara. So pratyahara means pratya plus ahara. What is that? Pratya plus ahara. That means pratya means opposite, ahara means food, opposite food. So what is opposite food? What is the direct food? You see, whenever we are with the open eyes, all our five senses will be collecting a lot of information, isn't it? So for all our senses, all five senses, what is the food? The outer world. Outer world feed the information always to the eyes, to the ears, to the nose, so to the mouth, everything. The outer world is going to feed a lot of information. That is the external food. Now, what is the internal food? What is the opposite food which we are going to receive when you enter into the pratyahara state? Friends, now you are in the pranayama, you are practicing meditation, you are receiving a lot of cosmic energy, your mind has become empty. The pranayama state almost maybe it takes more time, 1 month, 2 months, or 1 year, 2 years, one life, another life, whatever it may be, right? Basing on your practice, it may take, right? So now when you are receiving huge cosmic energy, what is happening is you started seeing some kind of inner some kind of colors, some images, some colors are, you're seeing different colors, the different images within you, right? Within you, those inner experiences started happening. Okay, so that particular, the experiences. See, from outside, if I keep my eyes open, I can see a lot of visions, isn't it? So a lot of images, lot of pictures, lot of things I can see, isn't it? So that is the food for my eyes, isn't it? Same way, when I close my eyes, I have no vision right now, but I'm able to see something inside. Something inside is I'm able to see some colors, some pictures, some images are I'm able to see, right? That is the state we enter into when you're deepening meditation. So pranayama, you're continuing observation of the breath, your mind became empty, you got a lot of cosmic energy inside. Then you started seeing some colors, you started seeing some images, my dear friends. So when you started seeing some images, what will happen? That is called the pratyahara, that means opposite food. You're getting some food from inside. That is called inner food, my dear friends. So that is called pratyahara. Now you are in the pratyahara state, right? Isn't it? You are in the pratyahara state. You are called as a yogi. You are called as a dhyani yogi. You became a yogi now. Okay. Now, friends, so after you became a yogi through pratyahara, you are receiving a lot of insight, inner experiences. You are receiving the opposite food, that's called the inner food, that's called pratyahara. Now you enter into the after pratyahara dharana. What will be happening? Now still you are in the meditation state. Okay. What you are doing, whatever that images, experience happening, and keep focusing on that. I'm keep focusing on that. See, friends, in the outside society, many of the organizations they teach what is dharana means focusing on light, focusing on object, focusing on something else. That's what they teach. But it is not truth. That's not correct way. Friends, so now I am in the deep meditation. I am receiving a lot of cosmic energy after pranayama. In the pratyahara, I am receiving a lot of I'm seeing the inner images. I'm seeing a lot of colors. All this, that I am keep on observing now. I'm keep on focusing on them, isn't it? I'm keep on focusing that my cosmic energy is still going on. So then what will happen? I enter into the state called dharana sthiti. Dharana state, my dear friends. Okay. So this is called dharana state. So when I enter into the dharana state, so I am called as a rishi. Okay. What is called as a rishi? Okay. So why we are called as a rishi? It means, friends. So in the dharana sthiti, what happened? I'll be getting a lot of cosmic energy. I'm focusing on all the inner experiences. Then what will happen? My entire etheric body, my entire energy body will be getting cleansed. What will happen? My entire energy body go on getting cleansed. In the energy body, there are a lot of previous life karmas. They are in the form of patches, energy patches. All that will be getting cleansed. It's called Nadi Suddhi. Nadi Suddhi will keep on happening. Right? In the Dharana Sthiti, when I'm in Dharana Sthiti, my Nadi Suddhi will be tremendously happening. All the karmas will be wiped out. Then I became a karmaless person. It means I became a purified person. My soul will be completely purified. So I become a totally the karma. I go out of the karmic cycle, my dear friends. So in the dharana sthiti, this will happen. This will happen to you. That is why you are called as a rishi. First is a dhyani, then yogi, then you are called as a rishi now. Okay. Now this is happening continuously, my dear friends. My nadi mandala, that is etheric body, pranamaya kosha, kanti sharira. This is complete. Once that is completely cleansed, what happened? I enter into default. Default, I enter into the state called meditation. What is that said? Dhyana. So friends, dhyana is not the thing which you are going to do. Many times we use the word do meditation, practice meditation, right? We use a generic word. It's a generic word. But try to understand today very clearly, meditation is not something doing. Meditation is not the one which you are going to do anything here. Meditation is going to happen. Okay, meditation is going to happen. That is your state. Whenever you reach the dharana state, at the end of at the climax of at the peak point of dharana state, you enter into the state called dhyana. What is dhyana, my dear friends? Once that means you are still deep, you are going through the deep meditation. After the dharana state, you are still continuing your meditation. You enter into the state called dhyana. What is dhyana? The word meaning of dhyana is D plus yana. Friends, once you enter into the dhyana state, that means dhyana state or meditation, is the one which happens by default, which you are not going to do something. This is not a task to do. This is something which is going to happen by default. Okay. Now it happened after dharana. You got the state called dhyana or meditation. This is the plus yana. At this state, you are called as a rajarsi. What you are called as a rajarsi. Friends, now what happened in the dhyana state? So once my Nadi Mandala Suddhi happened completely in Dharana state, then when I enter into the Dhyana state, that is meditation state, what happens is my third eye gets activated. What happened? My third eye gets activated. One other thing what happens is my inner, my astral body gets released. Why? So my astral body also gets released out of me. Then I can make a journey to the other worlds, other high frequency worlds, Urdhva-lokas, my dear friends. So exactly to tell you, friends, we are not the only physical body. Try to understand. We are the combination of 7 bodies. Every soul consciousness departed from our own Father, our Supreme Power, or the Paripurnatma, or the Almighty. We depart from there as a small individual soul or a child soul, right? We depart from we take the birth out of Paripurnatma. We take a birth as a child soul. We enter into the physical planet and we start our physical lives. So, friends, in that case, the soul consciousness, individual soul, will come down with the amount of number of bodies around the soul is 7 bodies. Okay, all the 7 bodies will be there, not one body. What are the 7 bodies, my dear friends? The human being is a combination of 7 bodies along with the soul consciousness. Soul consciousness is the energy consciousness which is pure in nature. So with which around that soul consciousness we have 7 bodies. The human being is a combination of 7 bodies. Always remember, physical body, etheric body, astral body, causal body, supracausal body, so then cosmic body, then nirvanic body. These are the 7 bodies, my dear friends. Okay. Now, so why I'm trying to mention here is try to understand the first 3 bodies we try to understand. Okay, what are those 3 bodies? All those bodies are within us. Okay, try to understand 7 bodies are within us, like 7 chakras, 7 bodies also within us. Okay, so the first body which is appearing to us here, Annamaya Kosha, it's called physical body. Okay, so next body very close to our physical body is called etheric body. Etheric body or a pranamaya kosha, my dear friends. Okay. Now, so once pranamaya kosha is completely cleansed in the state of dharana, we enter into the dhyana state now. So once we enter into the dhyana state, what will happen is, so within us, so I already told you, along with us, along with the physical body and etheric body, there is one more body called astral body. The other body is called causal body. So these astral body and causal body togetherly, they leave your physical body. They travel to the other worlds. That's how, so we can communicate with all other great masters in the universe, my dear friends. We can go and visit all the great masters. We can talk to them. We can communicate to them. Everything happens in the dhyana state. That's why D plus yana. What is D? D means combination of your astral body and astral body. Combination of your astral body and causal body. D is equal to astral body and the causal body. Yana means what? Prayana. That means journey. Okay. Now, so when you enter into the dhyana sthiti or meditation state, your astral body and causal body togetherly, they leave your physical body. When they are leaving, what happened? Between the astral body and physical body, there is some one connection will be there always. The connection is called silver cord. Okay, so the silver cord will be extending, and then this astral body, causal body will be leaving the physical body, go across the entire universe, go and roam inside the all universe, and go into the many of the other high frequency worlds, the different worlds, different lokas. They go and they try to learn the much more higher wisdom. They communicate with the great masters. All that will be happening. So this is called dhyana sthiti, my dear friends. Okay. Now in the dhyana sthiti, in the dhyana state, we became rajarsi now. But we became rajarsi. Okay. Now this is a step, my dear friend. If you are still continuing now by this state, by the state of your dhyana state, what happened? You understood yourself that you are not the physical body. You are beyond the physical body. You have something else inside. So far, what happened? All medical doctors say you are a physical body, you are a organs, you are a blood, you are a flesh, you are a bones, isn't it? So, but we are not that. We are not only that. Okay, we are that, but we are not only that. What we are way beyond this physical body. We are also mind. Not only mind. We are not only mind. Even we are not the actual mind. We are not beyond the mind. We are all intellect. Not only the intellect. We are not the physical body. We are not the mind. We are not the intellect. We are something beyond that. That is pure Chaitanya, Atma Chaitanya Padartha, or soul consciousness, or the soul, or Atma, my dear friends. We are the real, we are the Atmic, we are Atmic consciousness. We are the soul consciousness. That is our true form. When do you understand this? With the Dhyana Sthiti. In the Dhyana state, you understood clearly. Now, once you understood this, then you will be practicing continuously again. Your meditation is continuing, still continuing, right? Years together, months together, you are going on, right? If at all your past life is, you are in the past life, you have done a lot of meditation, friends. What will happen is all these states, what I'm teaching you, it may happen in a week time. Some people may get within a week. Some people may get in the months. Some people may not get anything in this entire life. So it is not guaranteed. It all depends upon your Purva Janma Samskara, right? Now, so coming to the Dhyana state, we achieved all these things. We know now, we know our true self. I got self-realization. This is the state of Dhyana. At the climax point of Dhyana Sthiti is called I got realized. I got enlightened. Self-enlightenment, I got it. I understood now, who am I? I got the answer, who am I? Where from I come? So what is my true form? What is my true reality? Okay, everything I understood now. Now, if you continue doing the meditation, you will also understand one thing. So here what you understood? Aham Brahmasmi. I am that Brahma Padartha. I am that Atmic consciousness. You understood? Aham Brahmasmi. That is over. Okay, at the end of Dhyana. Now, if you continue doing meditation, further, more and more, going deeper and deeper, deeper into consciousness state, what will happen is, what you will try to achieve is, you also try to understand the same Atmic consciousness is everywhere. Means it is in you, it is in that, it is in everywhere around me, everywhere. The same Atmic consciousness is there. I am not different from them. I am nowhere different from the other person. I am nowhere different from my mother, my father, my children. My children is having the same soul consciousness. I am also having the same consciousness, same soul consciousness. In fact, all the plants kingdom, all the mineral kingdom, all the animal kingdom, everyone is having the same soul consciousness. We will come to that understanding. So that is called, what that is exactly called is Satattvamasi Svetaketu. Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma. It means Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma means whatever Atma is there within me, in all the Bhutas, all the other light beings also have the same Atmic consciousness. So this is the highest state of, highest state of enlightenment, my dear masters. So this is the next state of enlightenment. So that is why, that is when, so friends, that is when what happens, slowly you enter into the sixth state of Patanjali Astanga Yoga, that is called Samadhi. Now, when you know about your surroundings, when you know about the entire universe, now you are now trying to understand the mysteries of universe. You are trying to understand the secret of life. Okay, you are able to get so many answers now. Who am I? Understood. Who are all other beings? Understood. You both are understood what happened. There are no mysteries left over. All the mysteries you understood now. All the secrets of the life you understood. Now you got the state of your state of mind, enter into the state called Samadhi Sthiti. What is Samadhi Sthiti? Many people are confused. Samadhi means the Jiva Samadhi, or the other Samadhi, a graveyard or something. No. Samadhi Sthiti means Samadhana Sthiti. You got answers for all your questions, my dear friends. What you got? You got all the answers for all your questions, right? So Samadhi Sthiti is called Samadhana Sthiti. You got answers for all your questions. What were your questions? Who am I? Who are all these people? Who are all around me? Who is my child? Who is my wife? Why is she born with me? Why I'm I'm married to her? Why my child is born to me? What is the karmic relations between these two people? Okay, why I'm suffering with some difficulties so far? Before entering into Patanjali Astanga Yoga, before starting meditation, what I was suffering? I was suffering with the great difficulties. I was not knowing the answers. So all of a sudden I got into many diseases. So because of I got dreadful diseases, my dear friends. So I used to get dreadful diseases, isn't it? So I used to suffer. I used to suffer a lot. So all these things were happening. So why these things were happening, right? So try to understand. So all this were happening. And before entering into Samadhi Sthiti, I was having all these questions in my mind. They were haunting my mind. In fact, they were bothering me. I'm not able to understand anything about my own life and about others, about the entire universe. I have no answer that time. Now, when I entered into the Samadhi Sthiti, I got answers for myself, for all the questions, my dear friends. Now, again, Samadhi Sthiti is divided into two types now. Okay, one is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Savikalpa Samadhi. What is Savikalpa Samadhi, my dear friends? What is Nirvikalpa Samadhi? Right, Savikalpa Samadhi means I got answers for all my questions with the practice of my meditation. I got enlightened. I got all the answers. See, entire Patanjali Astanga Yoga, first 6 steps, first five steps is exactly equal to Anapanasati meditation. Please note this point. Okay, the first 5 steps of this Patanjali Astanga Yoga is equal to Anapanasati meditation, which I taught you yesterday, which you keep practicing every day. Friends, that is what you need to understand. Now, so in the Samadhi Sthiti, so one thing called Savikalpa Samadhi. What is Savikalpa Samadhi means? I got answers for all my questions, but few questions are left. Few questions are left over. What are those few questions? Like this. For example, my mother is passed away in the previous year. And now in my Samadhi Sthiti, I have seen her. Where, in which loka she is there. I communicated with her. In which loka she is there. And so I'm able to see her. I'm able to see that she is very happily enjoying in the other world. I'm able to see with my third eye. I'm able to see, I'm able to communicate with her. But what happens is, I don't know what is the next life. What is going to be our next journey of life? Where she's going to born? All this I don't know. Right? So few questions are not answered. Few questions are not answered. That state of mind, that state of sthiti is called Savikalpa Samadhi. Savikalpa Samadhi. Now, coming to the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So if you keep practicing, you become, more and more, you are entering into deeper consciousness state, and still you are continuing meditation. With a great amount of meditation, what will happen is ultimately you reach to the state, climax state, that the pinnacle of the yoga state, that is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi, my dear friends. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, that is where zero questions, all answers. From where you get all these answers? From your inside. From your inside, not from outside. Okay. So what Swami Vivekananda said, the whole universe is within you. You don't need to search anything outside. Everything is there available within you. Do not search everything outside and waste your time. That's what Swami Vivekananda says. That is why, my dear friends, so now I am fully enlightened. I became a infinite soul now. I became a liberated soul by the end of the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I became an infinite soul. I became one. I became one with the entire cosmos. I became one with the entire cosmos. I got nirvana. I got parinirvana. I got mahaparinirvana also achieved. I became like a Buddha. I became a Buddha. Buddha is like how Gautam Siddhartha became a Buddha. I also became a Gautam Buddha. So by the time of the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, from then after, I don't need to come back to the Earth planet. I don't need to come back to the Earth planet. I finished my all learnings on this Earth planet. Once I get the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, I'm not going to come back. I'm not going to come back to the Earth planet anymore. No more lives, my dear friends. No more karmic cycle. Your karmic cycle ended. That means your reincarnation ended. So that means cycle of birth and death. So that you came out of that and you are beyond that. And then now you became one with the cosmos. You became one with the existence. You became one with the Paripurnatma. Then you became a creator. You became a creator. You directly reach to the something called Satyaloka. There are 7 lokas, my dear friends, upper worlds. So in all the 7 worlds, Bhuloka, Bhurloka, Suvarloka, Janaloka, Karloka, Tapoloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. So likewise, 7 worlds are there. In that, anybody who got Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he directly go to Satyaloka. He has no more birth at all. So this is how the entire Patanjali Astanga Yoga, in order to define the entire spiritual science, is completely explained in the first 6 steps, my dear friends. Now, once I got enlightened, I became a perfect, the perfect human being. I became the excellent, the master. I became a master of my life. So what is the use of this Dhyana Shastra, Adhyatmika Shastra? 3 advantages. When you achieve the enlightenment, what do you achieve? 3 things you achieve. One is you get the Maitri. You become a friend to the entire beings, my dear friends. What are the achievements of after enlightenment? What happens? after enlightenment. That means enlightenment or this Adhyatmic Shastra or Patanjali Yoga Shastra, the three achievements will be there. Three benefits are going to be achieved. The first is we become Maitri. We become a friend to everyone. We become a friend to not only human beings. We become a friend to the animal beings, plant beings, mineral beings, everything. All the other life beings, we become a friend. The second one is we become a master of our life. Become a master of our life. The third one is we get the self-realization. These three things will be achieved because of the Patanjali Astanga Yoga. That's what we discussed so far, my dear friends. Now, once I became a master of my life, what will happen? All my Arisad Vargas, Kama, Krodha, Lova, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So all these are under my control. Very well, very well controlled, right? So they're all under my control. Then what will happen? My Yama and Niyama became so simple. I have no botheration at all, right? What is Yama? Yama defines like Satyam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsa, Astheyam, Aparigraham. Can I not follow all these things? So once I become enlightened master, whatever I speak, whatever the word I speak, it will be as per the truth. Whatever the word I speak, it becomes the truth. For example, Shirdi Sai. What Shirdi Sai is to say? So is to say one thing: the rain will come now, and your problem will be solved. All the diseases will go. He used to give words. So they become so powerful because once you became a master of your life, once you get an enlightenment, you got samadhi, what will happen? Every word you utter, every word comes off your mouth. It is so powerful words, my friends. It is going to be satyam. That means it is going to be truth. It is going to be definitely become truth. Okay, that is why that's called satyam. So that means satyam you achieve. Then ahimsa. What is the meaning of ahimsa? Because you know that you are whatever the consciousness within you, it is everywhere. Then how do you kill an animal to eat? Many people with the lower consciousness people, what do? They kill the animal for the taste buds of your own tongue. Just you are killing animal and eating the flesh. Eating the non-vegetarian. That is a pure violence. They are resorting to violence, my dear friends, on all the animal kind. Okay, animal kingdom. So that's how you will be coming out of that. Then brahmacharyam. What is the third step in the yama? Brahmacharyam. That means you are moving always with the atmic consciousness within you. You are moving with the only soul consciousness. You have no body consciousness. You have no mind consciousnness. You are nothing to. You are not going to bother about your body, mind, intellect. These three are these three things you have to forget. When you reach to the state of the samadhi sthiti, these things are no more important to you. You are not under the control of these three. You are beyond this, my dear friends. You are always living in the atmic consciousness. It's called brahmacharyam. Okay. Now comes to asteyam. Asteyam, no more asteyam. I don't need anybody's property. I don't need to steal anything. I have no requirement at all. I became a master of my life. I have very much control on us. Aparigraham. So I am very much happy with the limited resources what I have. I'm very much happy. I don't need any more. Whatever I have, I'm very happy with that. So that kind of life I'll be leading as a master of my life. Okay. Then comes to niyama. The part of niyama, what are those? Niyama, saucham, santosham, swadhyayam, tapaha, and iswar pranidhana. Isn't it? Saucham. Saucham means I'll be clean. Yes. I became a master. All my inside, all the Arshad Vargas are clean. I'm a balanced person. I'm a great master of my mind. Master of my mind. I became a master of my life. So Arshad Vargas are not going to bother me. Arshad Vargas not going to bother me at all. So I'm a clean inside. That's called Saucham. Santosham. Because I'm an enlightened person, I know everything now. So I'll be always in a blissful state. That's called Santosham. Then comes to tapaha. What is tapaha, my dear friend? Tapaha means reduce. What to reduce? My sleep is reduced, my food intake is reduced, my requirements are reduced. Whatever I have, I'll be okay. Whatever, if I don't, so one day you give me a lot of food, the great food I eat. Next day, you are not given any food. You are going to be in a fasting mode. Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay for that. Having not food, not having food. Have sleep one day, good sleep. No problem. You have no place for sleeping. Yes, no problem. So that means once you become a master, you are okay with everything. You accept everything. That is called tapaha. Reduce. Tapaha means not meditation or tapassu. No. Tapaha means reduce, mitigate. mitigate. That's called tapaha, my dear friends. So now I got this master of work. No, I got the mastery. I got a samadhi sthiti. Then what will happen? My tapaha, my everything will be, all the needs will be reduced, my friends. Okay. So that's a tapasa. Then comes to the swadhyaya. What is swadhyaya? Once you got enlightened, once you get the samadhi sthiti, take any book. You take one Bible, one Bible or Quran, or Bhagavad Gita. Now at this time you can understand so nicely, so deeply you can understand now. Before that you can't understand now. Okay, so what will happen is you got that highly elevated consciousness now. You are an enlightened master. You can understand any book you read. You can easily understand, my dear friends. Okay, that is called swadhyaya. Okay, swadhyaya is always possible. A person who got enlightened, he can understand anything now. With a just glance of a book, you can understand everything, my dear friends. Okay, that's swadhyaya. So then finally, Iswara Pranidhanam. What is Iswara Pranidhanam? Iswara Pranidhana means, so I am always in the consciousness of Iswara. That means I'm always living with Iswara consciousness. So because I got enlightened, I'll be living the Iswara consciousness. I will be always, seeing everywhere the Iswara consciousness within you, within that, within entire cosmos. I'll be only, living and seeing and visualizing. So visiting my own consciousness everywhere, pervading. So then I have no differentiation between anything to anything. So that is called Iswara Pranidhanam. Friends, this is the total definition of Patanjali Astanga Yoga. Okay, so friends, hopefully you got all the the proper information. Hopefully you understood the Astanga, Patanjali Astanga Yoga. So with this, this Patanjali Astanga Yoga topic will be closing now. So now let's go to the meditation. Okay, after knowing this Patanjali Astanga Yoga, today we'll practice meditation. Okay, right. So all of you sit in the meditation. Today it's already 9 o'clock. So we already finished our topic, Patanjali Astanga Yoga. All the 8 steps are completely discussed, my dear friends. Okay. So you can see this video once again and again. Try to understand more about the Patanjali Astanga Yoga. All the 8 steps are discussed now. Now let's start the meditation. Everybody, please go into the meditation state. In fact, I have to do one pranayama, antarmukha pranayama. From tomorrow we start. The reason is we have not much time today. So everybody, please switch off the lights around you. No more lights, no more spectacles. Remove the spectacles. Cross your fingers. Okay. Now Patanjali Astanga Yoga, whatever the first 5 steps are there, we are practicing now in the name of Anapanasati meditation. Right now, Sthira Sukha Asana. Clasp your fingers, cross your legs, close your eyes, sit straight, make your body stable. Okay, that is called Sthira Sukha Asana. Now close your eyes, please. All of you, you must close your eyes. Do not open the eyes until I say okay. Do not open your eyes until I say okay. Please close your eyes. After closing the eyes, now you are sitting comfortably in the Sthira Sukha Asana. Now you have closed the eyes. Now do the Sukhamaya Pranayama. You keep observing the coming breath, incoming breath, outgoing breath, my dear friends. Incoming breath, outgoing breath. Keep observing, keep observing. That is called Sukhamaya Pranayama. Be with the breath, my dear friends. If you are be with your breath, if you are doing this Sukhamaya Pranayama, all the other things will happen by default. Just you have to be with your breath, that's all. Sukhamaya Pranayama. First asana, then pranayama. Now we are doing pranayama, Sukhamaya Pranayama. No forceful exhalation and inhalation, just a normal breath, natural flow of breath. Keep observing at your nostril. Be a witness for the breath. Be a grand observer of your own natural breath, my dear friends. If you get any thoughts, don't go with any thought. Please cut the thought, come back to the breath observation again, my dear friends. Come back to the breath observation always. Be with your natural breath. Do not entertain any thoughts. We want to achieve the complete silence, complete emptiness in the mind. Then only we'll enter into the pratyahara state. Then only we'll go into the dharana state, my dear friends. After dharana, dhyana will come by default. It happens. So be with your own breath. Always get more and more emptiness. Make your mind completely empty. No more thoughts. No more thoughts. Just be with your breath. The breath which is naturally happening. Just keep observing the breath. 5 minutes of meditation, continue with your breath. Be with your natural breath. 2 minutes. Seconds, 9 seconds, 5 or 30 seconds. Be with your natural breath. Do not open the eyes. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. Be with your breath. Do not open the eyes. Final 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands on both eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly take away your hands. Do not open the eyes suddenly. So come back to the awareness of your body. Come back to the awareness of your surroundings, please. Yes, friends. So my dear friends, we today had a wonderful spiritual wisdom. We all understood, we discussed so far, and we also did wonderful meditation now. After that, so we have a holistic lifestyle, the concept, and the part of the holistic lifestyle concept. So we'll be every day one or other techniques will be knowing. So part of today's holistic lifestyle technique, holistic lifestyle, part of that we'll be trying to understand about drinking water, my dear friends. So let me show the presentation also. Welcome to all of you for the holistic lifestyle. Today, the part of holistic lifestyle, we're trying to understand more about drinking water, method of drinking, and quality of water, my dear friends. So we will be discussing many points about the water now. Another 5 minutes, 5 more minutes. What is the purpose of drinking water? What is the quality of water? What is the water quality in society right now? What are the best ways to treat the water? How much water we should drink per day? What is the method of drinking water? What is the power of memory? What about the power of memory of the water? The water has got a life force. Let's understand all these things, my dear friends. Okay. So now, what is the purpose of drinking water? For a human body, what is required? The human body consists of 75% water, and the whole globe, Earth planet, contains 75% water. Our blood contains 90% water. Our brain contains 93% water. So understanding this one, understanding this, what is the importance of the priority of water for a human being, my dear friends? Need to understand this carefully. So definitely the importance of the water for a human body is high, need to be understood, need to be carefully observed and understood and analyzed. Okay. Now, the purpose of drinking water, even the trees and plants have got 90% of water in every plant, my dear friends. Okay. Now, so why we have to drink the water? What is the purpose? There are three purposes. Number one, we need to hydrate all the cells of the body. What is called hydration? For every cell, my dear friends, every cell of our body, they are called kanas, small. The cells, the building blocks of our all organs. They are called cells. Okay. So within the cell, of course, DNA is there, chromosome is there, RNA is there, and genes are there. So many things are there. Okay. So that's a different subject. Anyway, the cell will be supplied with the four things in order to be healthy. Our physical body or organ, first of all, our organs to be healthy. In order the organs to be healthy, your cells must be healthy. If the cells are healthy, organs are healthy. If organs are healthy, your physical body is healthy. Isn't it? So this is the order it follows. Now, in order to the cell to be healthy, what are the four things to be supplied? Number one, good amount of good oxygen. Second, good water, quality of water, mineral water. Third one is the good nutrients. The fourth one is the prana shakti. These four things are required. Now we are talking about the water. So the water must be supplied to every cell. This is called hydration. If you don't supply the proper water, if you don't drink proper water, definitely what is going to happen is you are going to get into the dehydration. The moment you get into dehydration, my dear friends, so obviously you will get into a lot of diseases, many diseases. Your cell will not function properly. When the cell doesn't function properly, organ will fail, organ will not function properly. Then you get into the diseases automatically. My dear friends, you need to observe this carefully. Okay, that is why water is very important to hydrate each and every cell of even each and every organ inside your physical body. That's the number one purpose. Second purpose of drinking water, my dear friends, in order to see that the proper excretion happens. Proper excretion means whatever need to go out as a wastage, isn't it? The wastage which goes out of our physical body, if it has to excrete, excretion has to be proper. It means every day morning when you wake up, minimum 2-3 glasses of water, at least 300 to 400 500 ml of water, at least, otherwise 1 liter of water, light, the lukewarm water. If you give it to your physical body, it will flush out everything, my dear friends. It will flush out everything. That's called excretion. What is the third benefit of drinking water? We will be able to supply the proper minerals to your physical body. Why the minerals are required for your physical body? For various chemical reactions, metabolic actions in our physical body needs certain amount of minerals. So from the water, you can supply all these minerals. What are those? Calcium, phosphorus, sodium, magnesium, all these elements, cadmium, all this has to be supplied to your physical body through the water. Okay, that is why these are the three purposes of drinking water. Okay, now coming to the point of the current society, the water what we are drinking. So these three things are going to be, these three things are going to be met by the current quality of the water in the society now? No way. So there are 2-3 types of water basically. Number one, we get the water from somewhere from the river, reservoir, then comes to the city. They do a lot of, they put a lot of chlorination. After that, they supply to your house. It will come in the tap. It's called tap water. My dear friends, tap water contains, of course, it may contain, if at all any sewage leakage happens in between, it may contain some kind of powder, some kind of chemicals also mixed with that. Otherwise also, a clean, neat tap water contains chlorination, which is very bad for health. You are not supposed to drink that water. You get into a lot of side effects, my dear friends. So then what we have to do? To remove that water. So why the government is mixing this chlorination of the chlorine into the water is they want to kill some bacteria. They want to kill some bacteria. That's why they add the chlorination. They do all the water. Okay, in the reservoir itself. Okay. Now coming to the point of how do you clean this chlorine from the water is from the drinking water. You purchase the UV filter. You purchase the RO filter. So now putting this UV filter, you are connecting the UV filter for your tap water. What happens? UV filter will remove all the odor, smell, chemicals, all the bacteria, all the virus will be killed. Now the output of your the UV filter, of course, having all the minerals intact, because every tap water will have good amount of minerals, my dear friends. So that's the water comes out of your UV filter. What happened nowadays? So everywhere the tap water is not there. Now the people who get the tap water after UV filter, if they drink, of course they get a nice water, quality water. You can drink definitely. But many of the places in cities also, urban cities also, they are lacking of this tap water. River water is not coming. Only borewell water. What do? The borewell water, they send it to the apartment overhead tank. Then what do they do? They fix the RO, reverse osmosis. What does the reverse osmosis does? It does all the functionalities of the UV. Also, the additional functionalities of the RO is remove all the minerals. Make it zero minerals. Make it zero minerals. The TDS falls down to the maybe 30 to 50. That is the TDS, total dissolved salt subject RO water. That is why it is called as dead water energy. Dead water, or the dead energy. It's a dead water, we call it as, my dear friends. Okay, so that's why RO water, output of RO water is also not good. Let's try to understand this. So that is why, friends, we need to understand really there's a very less amount of research going on Even in the scientists also not thinking, they are not making more research. They're not going into the depth of this water quality. They are just, leaving to the business, leaving to the business and become the water supply. The water itself has become a great amount of business now, the society right now. Okay. So for example, you are going to buy mineral water, mineral bottle, all, like maybe Kinley, Bisleri, whatever. Just take the TDS meter, put it to that. What is the TDS value measured? 30 to 50. What is the TDS required for your physical body for proper functioning? It must be 100 to 150. Now, where is it? So then, are you drinking a mineral water? It's not a mineral water. It's a dead water again. So that is why we are no guaranteed. Nobody is able to take care, and everything is thrown out. Everything is thrown to the business. Everything became a business now. So okay. So now you have to buy the water. There is no other way. So that has become the situation right now. So my dear friends, so now whoever is having RO water, they will be drinking the dead water, the zero energy water, red water they are drinking. It is not good. Okay. So we need to understand certain methods. We need to go back to our ancient methods, my dear friends. Ancient methods is only that is the way. Okay. And also there are some filters which has come recently. After even the RO water, they'll be pumped through that filters. So they are actually natural filters. There are natural filters. So there are some companies who are supplying in Bangalore also, right? It cost about 35,000. So what do they do is after the RO also, after your UV filter also, give that water to input of this thing, right? Directly from your tap. From water tank, it comes to from RO comes to your house. Then give the input to that machine. So there's a natural filter which contains many layers of all the minerals which pass through that. Then minerals are added to that water. The output of that filter is called mineral water, my dear friends. So you can use it. Definitely you can use that. So if you want, I can share any information. It's not a problem. Somebody else is doing it. So now, friends, this is the one way. So what are the other ways? What are the best ways to treat the water? So you want to treat the water, just a simple, a blindfolded method. Follow our ancient technique. What is it? See, our all ancient rishis Munish, they used to carry one kamandala, the copper kamandala. Okay, they used to keep the water throughout the night. Only they drink through that, through kamandalam, they drink the water. They don't drink any other water. Only from copper kamandalam. From that only they drink the water, isn't it? You might have observed. So that is why ancient rishis and Munish, they are great scientists, my dear friends. They are more than any other scientist on this earth planet. Our rishis and Munis. They are the world-renowned scientists, I can say. Okay. Only thing is, we never recognize them. We forgot. We forgot all the great wisdom of our ancient India, my dear friends. Now that's why we are suffering now. We entered into the modern era wherein we are suffering continuously, constantly. We are suffering in all the respects in the society currently. Right? Anyhow, so going back to this ancient technique, what is exactly it is? What you do is simple. You take tap water or you take borewell water. Take one, a copper vessel, a complete copper vessel. Put that water inside. Throughout the night, it has to be the copper vessel. Next day morning, you try to drink the water or you use the same water for the cooking also. So that becomes a structured water. That becomes a structured water. What exactly copper does? There are two things copper does. One is it kills the bacteria. It has got the capability to kill the bacteria. It's a natural killing of bacteria. Imagine, right? So that is the wisdom of our ancient rishis, my dear friends. Okay, naturally it kills the bacteria, naturally kills the virus, attracts all particles towards it, towards the walls of the vessel. Okay, and also any smell, any chemicals also it will attract. Okay, all this does. It does everything. And also, extra one more thing it does. It try to produce some extra electrons. Okay, so any free radicals are there, right? Any free radicals it will be killed and it will produce more electrons from the d orbital of the copper. You get more electrons released into the water. That is why what happens is your water becomes energetic water. Your water becomes crystal water. Your water becomes structured water. Now start drinking this water. It's a natural way of treating the things. For example, somebody is not having copper vessel, right? What you need to do, take a steel vessel, okay, pour the water, make one small copper plate. 3.5 inch by 12 inch. Okay, make one small copper plate. The same copper plate, what you do, you put into the water. Okay, put into the water, throughout the night it has to be there. And the next day morning, let me tell you, even the copper vessel or this copper plate, every day after usage of one night, next day morning you must clean it, otherwise you will be getting into a lot of problems. You have to clean it. How to clean it? Take this even the copper vessel inside the walls or this copper plate, both sides. Take one lemon with the salt. Lemon with the salt, nicely you have to rub. Keep on rubbing both sides. Okay, keep on rubbing for at least 3-4 minutes. Then all the impurities which are attached to this virus, bacteria, all the particles, everything will go off. Then it is ready to use for next day, my dear friends. So this is how we need to do. Okay, this is the best way of treating the water, my dear friends. Okay, please do that. Now, how much water we need to drink per day? Friends, try to remember. So the amount of water you need to drink as per your weight, as per your body weight. If you are weight of 60 kgs, 6% of that is 3.5 liters you have to drink per day minimum. Okay, that is the water you need to drink. So this is very, very important. You need to remember this point. Okay, don't reduce the amount of intake of water always. Remember this formula. Next, what is the method of drinking water? Friends, many of us don't know how to drink the water. Imagine the tragic situation is we don't know how to drink the water at all. Okay, method of drinking water, we are very, very unaware of it. How to drink the water? The moment when you woke up in the morning, first thing you remember is, so maybe a lukewarm water or a normal water, you must take 300 ml water. You must drink first thing. Okay, you have to drink 300 ml water. After that, slowly you will get the, your all the stools will be passed. After the stools are passed, then there will be some gap. After the stools are passed, then take one more glass of water. That is, take one more glass of water. First, you have taken 2 glasses of water or 3 glasses of water. 300 ml is over. Next, take another glass of water. Then wait for breakfast. Before the breakfast starts, before 1 hour before, at least you must drink the water. Now you take breakfast. Whatever the breakfast you take it. While eating the breakfast, one must not drink any water. Okay, if what, you can take a small sip without any difficulty here. Otherwise, do not take any water. So finish your breakfast. Then after, give 1.5 hour gap. 1.5 hour gap. Take again 300 ml of water. 300 ml of water you take. Drink it. Okay. Now after that, give 1.5 hour gap. 1.5 hour gap. Then take another 300 ml water. That is before 1 hour of your lunch. You must drink 2 times at least in between this gap. 2 times you have to drink 300 ml. 300 ml means what? 2 glass of water. Okay. Now, after that, during lunch also you should not drink any water. So let's finish the lunch. After the lunch, give gap of at least 1.5 hour again. Take again 300 ml water. Again, after giving 1.5 hour gap, before maybe at 4 o'clock, 4:30, take another 2 glass of water. Okay, so that's in the evening almost. Okay, you are reached the evening now. So after that, you are eating breakfast at dinner at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Okay, before 1 hour, you can have 1 more glass of water. And after the breakfast, during the dinner, you should not supposed to drink any water. After the dinner also, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, you have to give a gap. Maybe before going to bed, but all you are digested, your food is digested, because once you eat at 7:30, 8 o'clock, it will get digested by 9:30, 10. When you are going to bed, if anybody is having obesity, what they have to do is just take 1 glass of hot water, drink and sleep. Okay, so this is what you need to do. This is our entire mechanism of drinking water, my dear friends. Never ever stand and drink the water. Sit and drink the water. Never ever drink the water swallowed suddenly, so complete swallowing like this. You just leave the water bottle and finish it up. No. You have to drink like a coffee or tea. How you drink like coffee, tea, like that, slowly, you have to drink. Okay, especially in the morning. When you woke up, directly drink the water without closing, without brushing or without cleaning your mouth. Very, very important, I'm telling you. The reason is, within your mouth, lot of germs will be there. Lot of germs. The morning water, when you drink directly, all the germs will go along with the water into your stomach. It does a lot of good thing for you. Okay, it improves the immunity, my dear friends. Okay, these are the essential thing you must follow when you are drinking the water. Okay, so water is everything for us. Okay, we have to give a lot of care for this water, my dear friends. Okay, try to understand. So this is the procedure of drinking water. So hope you understood how to drink the water, what is the method of drinking water. Okay. Now, so whether water has got a power of memory, whether water has got a life force, yes. So what will happen is in ancient days, even now, when you go to the temples, so they give tirtha. What they give? Tirtha. What does the tirtha means? So the priest will be keep on chanting lot of mantras, isn't it? Lot of mantras will be keep on chanting. All that energy will be absorbed by all the vibrations of mantras will be absorbed by the water. Water has got that kind of capability. It has got a great capability, my dear friend. That is why in older days also, this water you take like this, then do some mantra and then just do that. So they try to pour on you. It means why? Why they do that? Because water, whatever you say in front of water, let's say take water. So just tell to it, I love you, I give you energy, please give me a great amount of energy, please heal my disease. Just in front of it, say it. Then it works like a mantra. You drink that water, it is energetic water. Till then, whatever the first thing you need to understand, the water which is which is exported from the river to your tap, the water has become dead water, my dear friends. The water has lost its energy. Water doesn't have any life force by the time it comes to your house. Try to understand. Now then, how do you energize the water? What is the best method of energizing the water? Very simple. Whenever you take a water, before drinking, keep in front of you, give your intention, your affirmation. Tell to it, I am drinking you, I love you, I pray you, please heal me. So and so trouble I have, so and so disease I have. So give me the lot of energy and heal me. I request you, I pray you, I love you. Then what will happen? It gives the healing. It heals you. That water you drink, you only prayed in front of her. But when you drink that water, that life force of that water is increased now. So it has got life force now. It is going to cure your disease in turn. Imagine, so what kind of a great things the water is having. That's why water is having power. It stores all the vibrations. Whatever you say in front. Suppose if you scold somebody in front of water, it carries all the vibrations within it. If you give the same water to other person, it will harm the other person, my dear friends. So that is why I'm telling you again. So there's a lot of so there's a lot of very deep concept of this water is there. I have taught in the previous sessions, maybe in a batch 3 or 4. I have taken 3 sessions continuously, 4 sessions continuously on the water and the complete history of water. Okay, so the greatness of water, have miracles of water. I taught completely all those. You can go through all those videos, right? It's a great deeper concept, my dear friends. Okay. Another thing I'll tell you, whenever you add some chlorine, right? They add the chlorine in the water, or any sewage water getting added into this water anywhere while the water is coming from river to your house. What happens is it remember all that. Even it comes to your house, you used your so-called what is that UV filter. You remove the chlorine you are removed, but water it comes out of that UV filter. You know what happens? It remembers the chlorine what is added. Chlorine which is added, it remembers. It won't forget. Then what happens is when you drink that water, as good as you are eating chlorine. Do you believe this? The research has been great. Research has been done by some of the water scientists, my dear friends, in Japan and Japan especially. So that is why. So you have to understand. There's a lot of depth in the water itself. Okay, lot of depth we need to understand about the miracles of water, my dear friends. So the water has got life force. How do you activate the life force now? Number 1, we used our copper vessel. That is also going to activate the life force. Number 2, our mantra chanting, especially when you go to the temple, all the tirtha they give you. Because after chanting, it has got energized. So they give you little water, then we drink it. So these are all the traditions which are kept by Munis and Rishis. They are not kept for a time pass, or they are not kept for just a blind beliefs, my dear friends. They are all scientific, 100% scientific. They are kept all the times. Okay, so they have to understand this. So second thing is, my dear friends. So third one is, how do you activate life force or life energy in the water? Is use the pyramid. Use the pyramid. So what you need to do, wherever the water is there, see, if you have a water bottle, for example, you keep on your table or in your house, wherever, right? On that, just put this small, small pyramid. Small pyramid. This is 4-inch pyramid. Just keep on the top of the water bottle. Just go on that water. Just keep for 2 hours. After that, you start drinking. That particular water will regain the life energy. What it does, it is going to do a lot of good thing for you. Okay, it's going to give you the wonderful health, physical health. So that's how you can reactivate the life force in the water. So this is how you need to understand about the drinking waters, my dear friends. So please take care of all the things, whatever you understood, my dear friends. So welcome to all of you to the home remedies of today topic, my dear friends. We will be understanding 2 mudras basically today. Number 1, how to reduce the bad cholesterol. Which is the bad cholesterol? There are two types of cholesterols. Number 1 is HDL, second is LDL. HDL is always good. LDL is bad. LDL cholesterol is bad. HDL is always good. So now, how do you reduce this bad cholesterol? That is LDL. Friends, if you try to understand, how do you reduce the LDL basically? Of course, your holistic lifestyle. All the holistic lifestyle food you must follow every day. Whatever we have been knowing, and of course, you will be knowing many things. In the last batch students, they might have got already the idea about holistic lifestyle, holistic food. Okay, so all the holistic food practices. But let me tell you, you have to follow the holistic lifestyle, the chemical-free food, all that. And and also you have to reduce a great amount of intake of sugar. When you do that, then what will happen? Your cholesterol will also come down. Okay, those are the techniques. Those are the principles we need to follow as a part of our food. Okay, so as part of our food we have to follow. But other than that, so there is a mudra which is very much going to be working to reduce the bad cholesterol in your physical body, my dear friends. So that mudra is called Surya Mudra. Okay, so you can practice the Surya Mudra, my dear friends. So practice the Surya Mudra. So this mudra you can practice Surya Mudra. Surya Mudra is nothing but it is going to what it does. Surya means sun, equal to that is nothing but a sun. So the sun energy means heat. Heat in your physical body will be raised. Your Prithvi element, earth element will be reduced, and your heat element in the physical body will be raised when you do this mudra, isn't it? So that way, what will happen? By raising the heat in your physical body, what it does, any kind of a fat, any kind of a cholesterol, whatever the extra cholesterol, all this fat, all the fat, whatever it is there, it is going to be melted. It is going to be melted. So the heat is going to melt all these things. So that is why Surya Mudra is really a great help for the reduction of bad cholesterol, my dear friends. So that is why we need to understand this. So such is the power of Surya Mudra, my dear friends. So that's why, so all the time, remember this Surya Mudra is going to be much helpful. Any cholesterol, all the cholesterol will be taken care. At the same time, there are many other advantages also. Of course, obesity. Obesity also, this mudra is also going to work for obesity, but I'm going to teach you one more combination of other mudras for obesity separately here after this subject, okay, after this topic. So now, so what will happen is any kind of intolerance for a cold and shivering. For example, I am feeling a lot of cold and shivering within my physical body. What should I do? I just do this Surya Mudra. I raise my temperature, so I'll come out of this shivering and cold also, isn't it? So the same way, if I have a loss of appetite, indigestion, constipation, even in that condition also, this Surya Mudra is going to work in a great way, my dear friends. Any kind of a cold problems like a cough, tuberculosis, cold, sinusitis, pneumonia, so all these things, all this asthma, in all these conditions, if you start doing the Surya Mudra, it's going to do wonders, my dear friends. That's how. So how do you practice this Surya Mudra? Okay, see, the both hands must be cleaned, isn't it? So we have to clean the both hands and no more nails no more nails. Okay, now, so just observe me. So especially this ring finger, slowly bring it to the at the beginning of the thumb, the beginning of the thumb. You see here. Okay, after that, thumb has to be on the top of the ring finger, like the touch. Okay, gently. So this is the mudra. This mudra is called Surya Mudra. Okay, Surya Mudra. So this Surya Mudra has to be practiced for 50 minutes. If somebody is having a problem of bad cholesterol, the doctors tell that you have cholesterol and all these things. Practice for 50 minutes. Okay, at one sitting. Number of sittings, that is up to you, your time availability. Okay, so this is the Surya Mudra. So keep like this and keep on the thighs and practice. Keep on thighs and practice for 50 minutes. Now, after following this mudra, prana mudra must be practiced. What is the prana mudra? This is the prana mudra. This is the prana mudra. Has to be practiced for 15 minutes. Keep like this. Keep on the thighs. Again, 15 more minutes you have to practice. So this is about Surya Mudra and Prana Mudra, which is going to work definitely a great way for the reducing of bad cholesterol, especially LDL, my dear friends. Now, welcome to the another mudra, which is called weight loss mudra. Weight loss mudra. The combination of three mudras is going to give a great, wonderful result for your weight loss, especially obesity control, my dear friends. Obesity control. So let's see what are these. How do we practice this? See, the combination of Surya Mudra, Shankha Mudra. Already I told you about Surya Mudra. Now Shankha Mudra is also there. Prana Mudra is there. Combination of Surya Mudra, Shankha Mudra, Prana Mudra. Surya Mudra for 30 minutes, Shankha Mudra for 30 minutes. After that, Prana Mudra for 10 minutes. So in this combination, if you practice 1 time, 2 times, 3 times per day, so your weight is going to be reduced. Your obesity is going to be controlled very much, my dear friends. So that is why it's very, very powerful mudra. Let me tell you. So there's a great advantage of this mudra. So how do you practice? Now, practicing of Surya Mudra, my dear friends. Practicing of Surya Mudra, we have already seen. Now, so that is practicing of Surya Mudra. Okay, practice Surya Mudra. This is one. Now, Shankha Mudra. How do you practice of Shankha Mudra? See here. Now, keep this right hand like this. So take your left thumb, touch the base of the right thumb. Touch the base of right thumb like this. Keep at the base of the first thumb. Your left thumb must be at the base of the right thumb. Keep it here. That is thyroid point, thyroid gland point. Now close your all fingers onto the left thumb covering. Okay. Now touch your forefinger of left hand, the index finger to the thumb of the right hand. Then all other 3 fingers on the back of the palm. See, this is called Shankha Mudra. It's called Shankha Mudra, my dear friends. Observe here, Shankha Mudra. Okay. So once again, see here like this. Take the left thumb. This is the right hand thumb, the beginning of right hand thumb, base of the thumb. With this thumb, you just touch here and keep it like this. Then close all the 4 fingers covering the left hand thumb. Then your left hand index finger and right hand thumb, both tips must be joined. Okay. And after that, these 3 fingers will be on the back of this. This is called Shankha Mudra. How it looks? Like a Shankha. Shankha, we use Shankha for making sounds, isn't it? So you have to keep on the thighs and practice. Okay. Now, so friends, the Shankha Mudra is so powerful. Okay. So what is the meaning of Shankha? So with Shankha, we do a lot of sound, isn't it? Sound waves. What does that do? The sound waves, when we make sounds, the sound waves will go and kill all the negative elements in that vicinity. That is why in the olden days, even the temples now also, they used to put the Shankha. They make sound with that Shankha. So it's very, very, so we always we try to feel that it is so sacred tradition in our Hindu philosophy, my dear friends. Okay. So that's how the Shankha Mudra. So what exactly Shankha Mudra does is, so it put a pressure on the thyroid point. Here is the thyroid point. It by this, it will put some pressure will be applied on the thyroid point here. Thyroid gland is there. Okay. So with this, what will happen is this is get activated. Once the thyroid get activated, your hormonal imbalance will go. Thyroid problem will go. The moment thyroid problem will go, your obesity will come down. Okay. So this is how it is going to work. It's a wonderful mudra, my dear friend. At the same time, try to remember this mudra is going to purify 72,000 nerves which are connected to your navel. You know, your navel has got the connectivity of 72,000 nerves. From all parts of the body, it comes and end there. Okay, so by doing this mudra, all the 72,000 nadis will be purified. Understand what kind of science, such a great science which is invented by our rishis, mudra therapy, my dear friends. Okay, and also, so this mudra makes your voice melodious and clean also. That's why this mudra must be practiced by most of the speakers and most of the musicians, vocal singers, all these people. You must keep doing this. Whoever is going to give more and more speech, always try to do the Shankha Mudra, which is going to improve a lot, my dear friends. At the same time, so anybody who is suffering with the stammering problems, all these things, so definitely you can use this. Your all throat problems, your tonsils and throat problems will be easily removed. Okay, and at the same time, this helps especially increasing the height in the children. If the children start practicing this, their height will be increased, my dear friends. So even certain extent, what will happen is going to help you for a paralytic attack. For example, paralysis attack happened. The speech is not coming. The speech is not coming properly. Please use this mudra. Please use this mudra minimum 3 times per day. So whatever the way I told you. So in that aspect, what will happen? You don't need to practice the Surya Mudra. With all these things, I'm telling about Shankha Mudra. What are the other benefits of Shankha Mudra? I'm trying to tell you. So in only Shankha Mudra and Prana Mudra, followed by Prana Mudra, you practice, all these great other benefits are going to be received by you. Okay, my dear friends. So by practicing in this combination, your weight loss will be ensured and your weight loss will happen. So we keep practicing this. Okay, this is what about the weight loss mudras. So thank you, my dear friends. So we have discussed all the topics today. We have covered all the topics, and thank you very much from Mahavatar Foundation, Mahavatar TV, our YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. So namaste to all of you. Dhanyavad. Let's open for few questions. If anybody is having questions, you can ask. Unmute yourself and ask.
Sir,
Pranam.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Pranam.
I just wanted to ask in the morning, at what time we should drink the water in the early in the morning?
Whenever you wake up.
But it is said that before sunrise, after what we say, after sunrise, you have to drink water after 48 minutes or that.
No condition. Okay. Light, lukewarm water you take it. Whenever suppose you woke up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Okay. So no problem. Take lukewarm water. Okay. And then once the water goes inside, then it will move the bowels. Basically, it moves the bowels.
Okay. Sir, and after that breakfast, after breakfast 1 hour, sir?
Yeah. After breakfast, definitely 1.5 hours you must sleep.
Okay. And the last water in the evening, night, sir?
Night?
At while sleeping.
Before sleeping, you can have 1 glass of water.
Before sleeping, and after that we can immediately sleep, sir?
No, yeah, you have to go to sleep. No problem.
Okay.
You can go to sleep, but during the night, no water.
And then it doesn't create pressure on the kidney, no, sir?
No. Just 1 glass of water. Just to have a hydration, that's all.
Okay, sir.
Proper hydration.
Sir,
yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Regarding this alkaline water, there are many things going on in the market. Is there any significance of the alkaline water produced by the machines?
No, again, the problem is, in fact, to correctly speaking, there are a lot of issues. Okay. So I had to cancel everything. Everything I had to cancel. I just need to drink a spring water and I just need to drink a pure river water. That's all. But we have to adjust. We have to adjust ourselves. Okay. And there are methods also. For example, you take water. For example, take any water, whatever it may be, tap water or RO water, whatever it may be. What you do, just add the pinch of Agnihotra Pasma.
Okay.
Agnihotra Pasma. That becomes alkaline water.
This basma
And yeah, take cucumbers, slice of cucumber, add into the water. That
okay.
becomes alkaline water. So likewise, we have to take care of ourselves. There's nobody to take care now.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you have tulsi leaves, add into that.
Correct. Correct.
Tulsi leaves, keep into that, so that
Correct.
it absorb the tulsi amsha. So
We
it
need
becomes
to-
again purified water.
Correct. Correct. We
It
need to
kills all the
make
bacteria, all the virus will be killed.
naturally. We need to make it alkaline.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Correct. Correct.
Sir, I have a question. You have taught us some of the mudras. Now those mudras you have said to continue practice for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever. So how much pressure we have to give on that mudra, and if you have to give a pressure, to maintain the same pressure throughout 40 minutes may not be possible.
No
So
pressure. No pressure. Feather touching. See, for example, if I say touching means not like this. Just touch.
okay,
Just touch.
okay,
That's all.
okay. So it doesn't require any kind of pressure to hold. Okay.
Applying pressure itself is wrong.
Okay, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Sir, from your sessions, I have left soap and lipstick, everything I am leaving, sir. I have left from since month or 2 months, I am not using it. Sir, instead of using any cream or anything applying on the skin, what can we use, sir?
See, instead of making it, what you do is the coconut oil. There are some other methods of making ourselves. If at all you want to reduce the dryness, isn't it? Right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Dryness and all. Coconut oil is the best oil.
Okay, sir, we can use it as a
what you do is you do Abhyanga Snana.
Okay.
Abhyanga Snana every week once minimum.
Sir, means what? Abhyanga Snana means what, sir?
Already I taught in the previous class. Maybe you forgot. So
okay.
So what you have to do is either mustard oil or the sesame oil or the coconut oil. You have to apply to a physical body. Okay.
Yeah.
Nicely massage. Then leave for 20 minutes. Then go for bathing.
Okay.
Oil bath.
So
It's an oil bath.
Oil
Sir,
bathing. Yeah.
But every day I can use coconut oil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Coconut oil is the best germ killer in this world. That's the best germ killer.
Next to mother's milk.
Any bad germs, it is going to kill.
Okay, sir. And we can apply it and go outside also, no, sir?
Yeah.
No
dust will not stick to it again, no?
No.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, I have stopped using soaps and everything, sir. I am using Shikakai.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Right. Friends, any questions? Any more questions? Please ask.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, please let me know about, sir. You have talked about the 7 bodies parts, 7 types of body.
Yeah.
It was not clear for me, sir. Please, you can send me that video about that.
That's a separate subject. It will come in the next classes. Okay.
Acha.
It is going to be, if I start explaining, it will take 1 hour time.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, one more question I just wanted to ask. Sir, I'm just practicing to be in the present, to be in the moment. Everything I practice. But sometimes it appears that, sometimes it happens that mind comes in between. And whenever I have that few past bad experiences and that arises. And that state, diffuses me. I cry like anything, everything. And then again, after an hour or 2 hours after what we say, trying hard, I jump into the present state. But not to appear in that past stage, sir. What should I do, sir? I am practicing so much, sir, but still it happens.
I will tell you what will happen. So it's not like one life, no? So many lives we have come through. When
Yeah,
we have
sir.
come through so many lives, how many karmas are there?
Yeah, sir.
Some of these karmas have to be burnt first. Okay. So that is why it happens slowly only. So no, there is no shortcut, there is no magic. Okay. You are in the right path. Just continue your sadhana, continue your swadhyaya, sajana sangatya. Definitely the time comes, okay, when
Yes.
all these, all the karmas are burnt. So gnana agni dagda karmana. So it happens. For you also happens. It happened for every master. It happened for you also.
Okay, sir. So then it is a process. I'm in the process now, sir.
Yes, that's all.
Initially, they were hurting like anything. Now, what we say, the intensity has reduced. But it is going on. The process is going on.
It has to continue.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, being enlightened means what, sir? Being enlightenment means I am on the path of enlightenment. But these things are again making what we say. What is the pure definition, sir?
What is the
pure definition of enlightenment?
Being simple, humble, sharing, and caring.
Okay, being humble, simple, caring, and
sharing.
Sharing. Being humble. Okay.
Right. Any questions, friends? Any more questions?
Sir, because of your lectures, there is drastic change, sir.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. So it should happen. I mean, every one of us, we have to grow. That's all.
Being humble, sharing, caring, and sir, what's fourth one?
Humble, simple, simplicity, humbleness.
Yeah.
Sharing and caring.
Is enlightened.
Yes, Geeta madam.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma. Tell me.
Sir, ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ಯೋಗ ಯಮ ನಿಯಮ ಆಸನ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಧಾರಣ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸಮಾಧಿ ಇದು ಗೃಹಸ್ಥ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಸರ್? ಅದು
ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಆಗತ್ತಮ್ಮ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಮ ನಿಯಮ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು
ಆಸನ ಆಸನ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ,
ಹೌದು, ಆಸನ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ,
ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸಮಾಧಿ,
ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸಮಾಧಿ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಗೃಹಸ್ಥ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋ.
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನೋ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, so we both are talking in Kannada. She started in Kannada, so
I can understand English. Okay, sir, I can understand English, but can't speak properly. So
yeah, the question is what she's asking: when you are in the growth ashrama, yama niyama, following the yama niyama, and then this Ashtanga yoga, is it possible? Definitely, it's not possible in the growth shastra. When we are in the growth astra, what will happen is, in that ashram, definitely it's not possible. You have to first start practicing Anapanasati meditation. So through this asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana sthiti, then you enter into samadhi sthiti. That means you become a realized master. You become a master of your life. So definitely that point of time, yama niyama is very much possible. It occurs. It happens by default.
Sir, nowadays you have to be firm. Nowadays I'm trying to be firm, sir, about my what am I. If I don't want to go to function, I know I am going to get tired. Instead of that, I want to relax myself at home, sit in silence. Sir, sir, I am now getting the power to say no, sir. I don't want to come in. I will just get tired. No,
At the
no.
same time, don't cut off your entertainment. Okay, so don't cut off your entertainment. Always be in entertaining mode. The reason is, so life is a play. Life is a child play. It means you have to be always happy.
Yes,
Play the game, play the sport, play the music.
okay,
At the
sir.
same time, be with your consciousness. Be
Yes.
alert. Be
Yeah.
aware of yourself. While doing anything, be aware of yourself. With your consistent sadhana, definitely you will be able to live at the present moment. That is the power of meditation.
Okay,
If
sir.
you, with your consistent sadhana, practice of meditation, you definitely live at the present moment all the time. At the same time, so having sadhana and continuous practice of meditation doesn't mean that you should not go away from all these things.
Okay,
In
sir.
the materialistic world also, so whatever the entertainment is there, not in the bad way, not in the making of hurting your body, physical body. You should never do that. Not
Okay.
hurting your physical body, okay, not damaging your physical body health or whatever, right? Enjoyments like enjoyment or recreation or entertainment. Some people, they go on booze and they go on drink all these things, they spoil the body. No, not that way. Okay, playing music, playing cricket, right? All these things. Go on, entertain. Go watch the movies. Go to the movie theater. Enjoy the movies. Do everything.
Okay, but in the consciousness.
Yes, you will be. You will be.
Sir, and when you don't feel like going, then no point in going, no, sir.
No, that's okay. That's okay. If you're not going, but some people, I am practicing meditation. I am a master, so I don't want to go anywhere. I should not go anywhere.
No,
Okay.
no.
So I want to eat something. For example, I like so much and I want to eat something. Okay, some maybe a little, some very oftenly, very rarely some sweet. But that also, I'm in the practice of meditation. I don't eat. Not like that. Should never ever suppress anything. Suppressing emotions, suppressing desires. It's not good. See, life is a rejoice. Life is a rejoice. Life is a celebration. Having known that you are the Atmic consciousness, having known that you have no death, you are eternal being, how you should be, every minute you must be playing like anything. Your inner soul must be dancing.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, yes, friends, any more questions? Otherwise, we'll be closing. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So thank you very much, friends, for joining this session, giving the opportunity for Mahavatar Foundation. So namaste to all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Signing off.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, let's meet tomorrow.
Shubharatri, sir.
Shubharatri.
Thank you, sir. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you for your wisdom, sir.